Good morning, plant life. Let me turn on some lights. It's kind of cold in here this morning. See here. I finally got off the bed. What time is it? 9 a.m. Hey, Malik, my baby, my grandson, and my one painted fingernail. Okay, something is eating my plant. Look. Something is eating my freaking plant. Oh my goodness. And this one, look at that. Something is... Okay, when I be buying plants, okay, one of my other plants died, and it's the same as this one, and it was like just whatever. So I repotted it, and I looked at the actual the roots and everything. I didn't repot this one. I'm just leaving that one because that one's good. I'm kind of just waiting it out, but it seems to be doing good so far. But the other one, what happened is when I repotted it, the actual roots and everything, it was looking like it was just molded or something. There's my little planter stand. And y'all, this is not the first time. Like when I got them from Walmart, and let me tell you, I got a fiddle leaf fig in Walmart when I was in Kansas City, and it had all these little tiny bugs on it, and it was just eating my plant. That fiddle leaf fig died in a week, and I'll never buy another plant from there. Now that when I was looking at this, and I don't know what it is, but something is eating it, and I don't know. I gotta get something to spray on it. I'm scared. But let me go outside and check the other ones. I brought Toni Morrison in because it's cold out. And she's still going through fall or something. Like, you see those? But they got a little burn on it when I was outside. Or is it? I don't know. Yeah, it's like the sun or something. Or maybe the frost from the cold. But I don't know. I really like this. This is brand new to me. Yeah, fell off. But when I repotted, it just looks fuller. It's just beautiful. Anyway, let's go out and check on. Can I get the door open? It's cold. Oh, looking. Yeah, it's cold. But the Florida plant's doing better out here. Because I know in Florida it gets a little cold too, but my Miami, Florida plant, 2 of the leaves died. Oh my God, it's getting, look at that, might be too cold. I gotta take it inside. I'm gonna take it inside. I think it's got frostbite. Make sure ain't no lizard in there. Yeah, it's cold. Just put it right here for now. No, this one's doing good out here. Oh, that's the peppers. I'm going to keep that out. That's the Florida plant also. The other one, like Toni, is out here. Erykah Badu. Oh, see, look. I told y'all. They just be in there. Yep, knocked out. That's where I potted that other plant that died. Look at them. Hope I'm not bringing none inside. That's crazy. Good morning. Get out of my flower pot. Now, I'm not taking Erykah in. He can have that. Let me get in here before one of them come inside. Let me get out. That was a big one. But yesterday when I went to work, there was a bigger one. And I took some film of it and pictures of it. Yeah, I think this one is too cold. It got really cold, yeah. Because this was not on here. See that? Dang. My boo is cold. My boo is cold. But still standing. I'm going to leave it in here today. Because I'm getting go to Austin. I think I'm gonna bring some more inside because I know DJ ain't gonna check on. I just know he's not. It's not his job to though. He embodies plants. He works hard. He works hard for the money. There's my painting from my last art show in Arts Chicago. My tent was right next to his, and he's from my hometown, Topeka, Kansas. We are from the same place, right? We in Fort Worth, Texas, showing our art. It was his first show at Art Chicago, so I'm like, my Topeka, Kansas homie. We actually sang Home on the Range together at the art show. I was telling him my dad used to always sing this song to us all the time, and downtown Topeka now has this artwork, and somebody put it on, or part of the lyric, downtown Topeka, on this piece of artwork. And so we start singing, home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the sky is not cloudy all day. And let me tell you, that man can sing. He had one of those booming type of bass, like he's a radio announcer singing. He was really good. And he took this picture in Florida, and you guys know I love lines and stuff, and that just caught my eye. I was like, oh my God, I love lines when they build bridges and things like this. And so this is a pier. I believe it's Panama City in Florida. Him and his wife go around, and he's a photographer, and he takes pictures of all these interesting things. So I'm thinking, oh, Florida. So being in Florida for 16 years, it still feels like home every time I go back. And now I got a piece of Florida from an artist from Topeka, Kansas, like me. I love that for us. I love two Topeka, Kansas artists connecting over places that we've been and that I've lived. I love that. So this is the one that died. So I just put it up here. Look at that. And I'm telling you, I didn't do anything different than I did do the other one. It just started. This is the one that was just like one leaf, and then all of a sudden all the leaves. And the actual roots are just kind of retardedly ugly, and I had never seen that when I repotted a plant, so I know they sold me a sick plant. And one of our nurseries here called Callaway's here in where I'm at in the mid-cities, when you buy a plant from there, if it dies, if you kill it, they will replace it. She said, for a lifetime. Okay, so I take my sick plant in, they can show me how to take care of it, and then also replace it with a new one and make sure that I don't kill it. I'm like, I love that for me and Callaway's. So I think from here on out, because I'm not going to be done buying plants, I'm trying to be done buying books until I get caught up with most of my shelves. And I think what I'm going to do next year as a goal, as we know, we always breaking goals, and I love to look at book spines on my shelves. And I haven't faced front certain beautiful covers like I want to because I don't have any space for it. And I'm trying so hard not to buy another bookshelf. And so what I think I'm going to do for the books that I read, because I gave away so many books, and a lot of them were books I have already read, a lot of them weren't. And one of them, like Diego Rivera, is my favorite muralist, one of my favorite muralists, because my favorite muralist is from my hometown, Topeka, Kansas, Aaron Douglas, during the Harlem Renaissance. No, he's not from New York, he's from Topeka, Kansas. And you've seen his images all over slave narratives and the Harlem Renaissance and magazines, and just book covers even will take his images, and it's just beautiful. Aaron Douglas. Remember the name, or you already know the name, but there's new people being born all the time, okay? We don't all know everything at the same time. So anyway, saying all that to say what? Oh, I was talking about books. So one of the things that I wanted to do, since I've given away a lot of books, and I'm replacing them, obviously. I didn't think I was going to buy so many books this year, but I really like my books, as you know. Baby Little Fowl. And which means everything: collector, reader, avid reader, purchaser of art. It's all encompassing. Checking out of the library and reading more from the library. You definitely just checking all the boxes of a bibliophile. We are, right? So that plant has 2 leaves that are dead, but the other ones are standing up. So I may need to go around and start cutting off, because this one specifically said to discard any dead leaves. So I need to take some of those off, and I'm praying that they don't die, because they look like they got frostbitten. So anyway, and I got to stop watering it so much. I'm going to be gone for 4 days, well, 3 days, and then back on the 4th day. And DJ's not going to water them. I'm going to let him know I've already watered them, but he ain't going to water them anyway. So he's going to let me take care of that. And 4 days is not bad to not be watered. If I see something that needs to be watered on that 4th day when I return in the afternoon, then I'll take care of it, right? But I know I've killed plants for overwatering, but something is eating my gosh darn plant. I'm going to have to buy something to spray on it, because a couple of them leaves, and now I can see little holes through some of the other leaves. Oh my God. No. No. Look at that leaf right there. You see, hold on. Focus. See that leaf right there? That's got some... Something's eating my plant. Something's eating my beautiful Maxine Shaw, attorney at law. No. Mommy. Help. Okay, so what I'm going to do with my bookshelves next year is turn them around so you don't see the spine, where you see just the, the pages. So I'll do that on all the books that I've already read, and that way I can focus on the books that are unread on my shelf. There's so many, y'all. Okay, so check it. When I say I read more from the library, this is what I mean. So, say right now I'm up to almost 60 something books this year, and less than 20 are from my shelf. Less than 20. I was like, I'm sure I read at least 20. I have not read 20 off my shelf. So I'd be turning around less than 20 books on my shelf. So hopefully that will motivate me, because I like to see what all my books finds. And I'm not sure if, and I think again, like I was stating on another video, I think the reason why, number one, I read a lot of library books is because, number one, I've been going to the library since I was a kid. And I've always loved that feeling when me and my mother went, and I'm still going. And they have so many more books than I will ever have. I mean, there's a whole building, and it's got library books. Okay. So, and then there's floors. Like today when I go to Austin, there's 6 floors of library books, right? So of course it always feels like you're getting something new. It satisfies a shopping spree that you want to just go on, and it doesn't cost you a dime, right? And so you just get these free things, and these free things are gel along with your hobby, your passion of reading and collecting books. And then the library also sells me on, books. Like even this year, just to mention, Carl Ove Knausgaard, I checked out 2 of his library books after reading My Struggle, and I end up buying The Morning Star, which I was almost finished with. I bought it, finished my own copy, and then I just received The Wolves of Eternity, the 2nd book of that series, so I can just take back that library book. So the library sold me on that. Also, I want all his collection, but I was glad that they had those 2 books, and I was so enjoying The Morning Star, but I couldn't, like, I wanted to, I did put some of the tabs in there. I took those back off, but of course I couldn't highlight anything, and I want to annotate those books really heavy, and I didn't go back and do that. I just put more tabs, okay? So when I read The Woes of Eternity and the new one that's out now, whenever it comes out in paper book, I'll get that. So library has sold me on more books than anything. And I read more library books than on my shelves. So in trying to help me read more on my shelves and not giving away any more books this year or next year or whenever, because life is short and I'm trying to read my shelves. But I will still add, I'm not saying I'm on a book buying ban or 100% library ban at all. Never, never that, because there's too much joy in it. It's all of it, all of it. So what I'm going to do is turn around the books on my shelf that I have read, and then try to read those. And even when I was trying to figure out what books I was going to take on my not plane ride, my train ride today, I was looking at some of my old books that I've had forever that are brand new, haven't cracked open. And let me turn this off. Watching the vlogger Jaquan Shufford, Shuford, from 6 months ago. Your life is a great document. Is great documented. I agree. So anyway, what I was saying is so many books that I have that are old that I've been carrying around, and every time I move I take them and I haven't read them. I was like, this will be a perfect opportunity. It's a 4.5 hour train ride. Take one of those books, at least one of them, right? And I kept looking and I kept looking and I kept going, but I just bought that new one. I want to read that one. So I need to read some of my new old books, right? Let me just turn around. For instance, okay, I was doing some reshelving because I got so many new books. So this kind of empty because I took some things down. I took out my journals, and because I had all my spiritual books and I had journals. So I moved my journals, relocated my spiritual to be on top of each other. You get more room when you stack them like that, when you stack them like this versus stacking them like that, right? So all my Richard Wright. So, I've read, I haven't read The Long Dream, Richard Wright, and Uncle Tom's Children, Richard Wright. For some reason I thought I did, but I don't think I did. Black Power, this has 3 books in one. I read Black Power, and I have not read The Color Curtain and White Men Listen. So I need to read those 2. Black Power was so good. I want to tell you about it, but I already did a video about it a long time ago. 8 Men, which I've read. Pagan Swain, which I have not read. Rite of Passage, again, Richard Wright, I have not read. Black Boy, of course I've read it. A Father's Law, I've read it. Richard Wright, The Outsider, I've read it. Freaking love this book. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and my other Richard Wright book, but it's actually in here, and it's called The American Hunger. It's down. I be knowing where my books are. Am I lying? No, I be knowing my books are. I know where my books are. I know where my books are. Where is it at? I know. No, not over there. Over there. Oh, I got that book in front of it. Maybe. I don't know. Let me see. Did y'all see it? I know. It's over there somewhere. I know it is. Now I'll be like, I need to find that book. Because I don't believe in giving away Richard Wright. I know I didn't. Hold on. That's the other copy of. Hold up. Hold up. I'm looking. I just seen that book last night. I'm looking. Y'all find it? Let me know. I'm so serious. Okay. Hold up. I need to sit down on this one. Move my purse out of my chair. Y'all just look for it. I'm gonna take a seat. And what am I sitting on? My bag of chips I never took out the room. Okay, so hold on. It's called, there it is. I knew it was there. Richard Wright, American Hunger. So basically, girl, I'm crazy. But it's in that book, this version of Richard Wright, Black Boy, American Hunger, all in one, because that's a special edition. And so I read it already. So anyway, basically, I wanted to take some old books that I've had on the shelf, like, for instance, John Irving. I read A Prayer for Owen Meany. It's paperback. That would be a good one to take, but I already read that one. Piggy Sneed, it's hardcover. Cider House Rules. Of course, I've already read Donna Tartt's Secret History. That would be a good one on the train. Sula Love. Sula and Love. I love Love. And Sula. So, Tar Baby would be good on the train. All of these would be good on the train. But I read them all. So, anyway. And I'm not taking no hardcovers. Let's see. I meant to read John Crow's The Devil during Caribbean History Week or something month, and I didn't. I think the name scared me, and then also because I never finished A Brief History of Seven Killings. Child. Wordy AF, which means it would, and the thing is, it was so good. I really liked that one character, actually a couple of characters in there, and these are too heavy. But anyway, so basically what I would do is turn over the, there's my Tolstoy. Maybe I should take one of those. Jude Obscure by Hardy. Maybe Brother, I'm Dying, Edgewood Dandicott. Saul Bellow, The Actual. The Impressionist. Hari Kunzru. This one Steve Reeds told me to read years ago. He told me it was good. Silence. I've had this forever. Maybe I should take that one. I've already read Family. And this is a part of a series. Rest in peace, Tracy Brown. And I don't have the full series, so it would be out of order. Upstate, Kalisha Buchanan. Baby. Okay. I didn't know we was doing a book tour. And this is Ann Petrie. And I need to move her because I got 2 more Ann Petrie books and they're going to be out of order. Ann Petrie, oh my goodness. Miss Muriel and Other Stories. That would be a good one to take. Jamaica Kincaid, Annie John, Lucy, Mr. Potter, A Small Place. Read all of those. And my brother read that one. Okay, so my brother and... Where'd she go? There he goes. Brother, I'm Dying, Edgewood Dandicott. I remember saying, I'm going to read, after my brother, I'm going to read Brother. I ain't done it. So basically what I mean is I would turn around Upstate. If y'all have not read that, that is so good. But listen to the audio. And of course you can read that too. The reason why I say listen to the audio book is because the girl is amazing, but the guy is Chadwick Boseman. A young Chadwick Boseman narrating Upstate by Kalisha Buchanan. Oh, Jesus. Lord have mercy. So anyway, I ain't turning around that. Basically, I would turn around all those Mr. Potters except for my garden book, because I haven't read that one. So all those would be turned around. But you see what I mean? How can you turn around Jamaica Kincaid? Come on, it ain't happening. So that's my struggle. I'm not gonna do that next year. Obviously, I just made a goal and screwed the goal. And then, yeah, Chadwick. We're gonna leave it on that note. It's early. I'm gonna make me some breakfast and some coffee and be happy that I'm going on my train ride. Make some time for yourselves. Book the trips that you want to book. Save for it. Currently wrapping up a lot of stuff in my head to save for my trip on a train from Fort Worth to California on up to Portland. Maybe I can go all the way up to Canada one day. who knows? But I do want the long train ride, booking a like a roomette, and then some portions I'll do like just the the regular seating, and then some portion of the stretch. I can book a room. So we'll see. I'm gonna try out all three of them on that long trip because I've seen people do that. Look at that. Get your life, Miss Denise. Get your life.